Hello everyone, welcome to the video on brain functions. I have already made a video on brain anatomy. If you do not watch it, please do watch it, and this is a continuous video. Now, grossly brain can be divided into four major parts: brain stem, cerebellum, diencephalon, cerebrum or cerebral cortex. In brainstem we have medulla oblongata, pons and midbrain. We'll see the functions of each and every part of the brain. Now, medulla oblongata is a very important part which has got a lot of controlling centers for the human body. It is continuous with spinal cord and it appears in oblong shape, hence it is called as medulla oblongata. Now, medulla oblongata has got centers for cardiovascular system and respiratory system. The cardiovascular center controls heart rate and blood vessel contractions, blood vessel diameter. Constriction, dilation is under the control of this center. Now the next one, respiratory center controls breathing pattern, and this control is along with pons. Now, medulla oblongata has also got nucleus which controls vomiting, swallowing, sneezing, coughing, hiccoughing. So all these are under the control of medulla oblongata. It also has got nucleus which gives origin for cranial nerves. Cranial nerves like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 originate from medulla oblongata. Finally, medulla oblongata along with pons, midbrain and diencephalon controls the reticular formation. Reticular formation or reticular activating system is responsible for our consciousness and arousal. So it is the control of all these parts of the brain. Coming to the next one, pons. Now, see, pons along with medulla controls respiratory pattern. Again, pons contains vestibular center which maintains the equilibrium of human body. It is also along with medulla. Now, pons gives origin to cranial nerves like 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 neurons comes from pons region. The last brain is midbrain. Now, this midbrain controls the movement of head, eye and trunk according to auditory and visual sensations. If some sound comes, we just rotate our head, and that movement is under the control of midbrain. Now again, midbrain gives rise to two cranial nerves, 3 and 4 cranial nerves originate from midbrain. So this is about the brainstem. Now, coming to the other one, cerebellum. Cerebellum smooths and coordinates skeletal muscle movement. So the entire posture, gait, coordination is with cerebellum. Cerebellum appears like small brain, hence it is also known as small brain. Now the next one, diencephalon. Diencephalon, you have thalamus, hypothalamus and epithalamus is there. Now thalamus acts as a relay center. Understand this, cerebral cortex has got sensory centers as well as motor centers. So whatever the information body gets, the information is relayed to cerebral cortex with the help of thalamus. Now next one is hypothalamus. Again remember, medulla oblongata hypothalamus controls a lot of functions. So now let us say about hypothalamus. Hypothalamus coordinates and integrates autonomic nervous system. See, even though the word says autonomic nervous system is independent of human will, it is under the control of hypothalamus. Now, it also produces hormones like releasing hormones, inhibitory hormones, oxytocin, antidiuretic hormone. All of them under the control of hypothalamus. Now, hypothalamus also has got centers for appetite, hungry, satiety, thirst, and circadian rhythms. Understand this one. Appetite, how you feel hungry is under the control of hypothalamus. Satiety, after eating certain food, you feel saturated. That is called as satiety. That center is also there in hypothalamus. Now, circadian rhythm means every human being gets up at a particular time, sleeps at a particular time. So we have a biological clock that is called as circadian rhythm. It is also under the control of hypothalamus. Now, along with this, it has got some other major functions are there. Now, hypothalamus also controls body temperature. It is a thermostat of our human body. So, temperature rise, down, everything is under the control of hypothalamus. So, you can see there are a lot of functions which are controlled by hypothalamus. Now, the next one is epithalamus. Epithalamus has got a pineal body which releases melatonin. See, melatonin is responsible for our sleep. During nights we get sleep. If you turn on light, you get a disturbed sleep. You will not sleep properly. The reason is when light is low, from pineal gland melatonin releases. Melatonin makes you fall asleep. Especially students and people who watch mobile and go to sleep, the blue radiation will inhibit melatonin release. So melatonin will not be released, you don't get sleep. People who don't get sleep, they get their mobile phone, try to see it, and they could never fall to sleep because the blue radiation from the mobile light inhibits the release of melatonin. So this is under control of epithalamus. Epithalamus also has got nuclei which controls olfactory functions, the smell function and everything. Now, the last one, cerebral cortex. See, cerebral cortex is a very important thing. Cerebral cortex will determine what kind of human being we are. Our intelligence, memory, personality trait is determined by cerebral cortex. As I told you already, cerebral cortex has got memory motor centers as well as sensory centers. So everything is under the control of cerebral cortex. Now again, cerebral cortex, you have a limbic system is there. Limbic system along with hypothalamus gives rise to all human emotions. Angry, affection, love, pain, pleasure, everything is under the control of this limbic system. So cerebral cortex determines a lot of functions. So this is about brain functions. Thank you for watching this video.